Greetings from Bermuda, this is Media Limey and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So let's jump straight back in. Got lots of stuff to do. We're going to start with trying to improve our water production system. So we set something up that initially I thought was quite good, a tank of polluted water next to a tank of clean water and a water sieve to turn one into the other. And that was great until I realised that water sieves do not get rid of the germs in the water. We put in this liquid tepidizer to try to heat the water up, which gets rid of the germs. The problem with that is now it's really hot around our water tank. And retroactively fitting this insulated tile all the way around it is kind of hard, so now everything's really hot. Our plants up here are actually now growing again, I think, yeah, it's just not great. So I want to try and do something different here. And now we cleared out this area here a couple of sessions ago. Got a bit more wiggle room to do some stuff. So what my plan is to use the water sieve to pump the water into a kind of preliminary water tank, and we're going to insulate that water tank and move the liquid tepidizer into there, and then pump the heated water from there into the main water tank. So hopefully the main water tank will then just be clean water. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work because it will let us insulate our liquid tepidizer from everything else, but we're still going to be pumping hot water into the main tank, which I guess is still going to heat up the surrounding area. I'm just kind of hoping that it's not going to heat it up as much as having the tepidizer in this tank itself will, because hopefully the water will still be able to cool a bit. So we're gonna start with that, I think. Oxygen is basically fine in our base at the moment, so at some point we do want to do something with that and build some kind of centralized oxygen production. I don't think I really need to do that yet. The other thing we need to do is go down and try to find some oil, so we can start making stuff like plastic, which we'll need for some of the more advanced stuff. That's going to require us building some exosuits. So yeah, that's going to be another thing that we'll tackle as well if we've got time later on. But I kind of want to get this water situation sorted out because it's just bugging me that it's not really working very well at the moment. So yeah, so we're going to start with that. One thing I noticed though is that there's actually not much polluted water in there, which is slightly troubling. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, we don't need polluted water. I guess that just means that we're using less regular water than normal, which is a bit surprising. Especially since we've got this, I keep calling it a carbon scrubber. It's not a carbon scrubber. The thing that gets the CO2 out of the air, and that produces wastewater. The toilets produce wastewater as well. So I'm kind of surprised that we don't have more going in there, to be honest. But I guess it's fine. All we really care about is this water. But yeah, already, now that we've turned off the heater, the number of germs in there is going up again. And it's not causing us a massive problem. The dupes seem okay with a certain amount of food poisoning. But yeah, it's just bugging me because it's not perfect. So let's try to figure this out. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to move those storage bins, and we kind of want a new area for storage bins anyway. I wonder if putting them down here is a good idea though. to use this area. I'm going to have to move the water sieve over here, but that's not a big deal. So find another one of those. Oh, once again, start the process of hunting through for this stuff. Why is it not in plumbing? Water sieve, where are you? Surely it should be in... No, it's in refinement, isn't it? Water sieve, there we go. Okay, so if we put a new water sieve here... in a room there... Well, since we're neatening everything up, let's really do this properly. So, liquid pump. Oh, we're also going to use a temperature sensor as well to control the temperature of stuff. So we'll put that there. I guess it is a problem, the lack of polluted water, because all of the horrible stuff stored in this storage bin is now giving off chlorine and polluted oxygen and God knows what else. So that's the output pipe. Connects to... Can I flip the oxygen? Can I flip this around? I don't know whether I can. Yes, I can. Refinement. Water sieve. Okay, so we want that on that side. Makes it much neater. Let me just do that. And then the output is going to go straight into a tank that's probably going to be full. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use a liquid vent for that. It says vents to an exit point for liquids, but is that going to work if we had this vent in the middle of the water? Would it still push stuff out? So I'm not sure about. Hey, Dark Coupon. The aqua tuner. You can put it in the insulated room with the temporizer to cool the water before it goes back into the tank. Ah, cool. Thank you. How you doing, by the way? How was your day? Aqua tuner. Let's go hunting for that. Do we have the aqua tuner already? Where would the aqua tuner be? Thermo aqua tuner. Cools the liquid piped through it but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. Cool, good. Glad you are okay. Cools the liquid piped through it but outputs heat. Okay, so maybe we could do something. How are we going to set this up? Let's start by deconstructing everything that we built this time. Oh, preferably not the wire there. Oh, I don't know how much wire is in there, so let's just cancel that. Let's deconstruct the buildings. Counts as a building, right? do I want to deconstruct this? I probably am going to have to... I'm just going to start by deconstructing it, just so I've got a clean area to work with. I probably am going to have to rebuild that at some stage, but for now, we'll just get rid of it. Storage bins. Does it make sense to have some kind of central storage? I mean, I've got a little bit of space here on each of these levels. I could just dump a few more storage containers there. Bit messy though. Really want to keep everything neat and tidy now. I really want to get rid of this farm. What's the temperature like up here now? It is still quite hot. It is still quite hot. At some point I want to expand this farm up here so I can get rid of this. Although I'm kind of thinking I've probably got enough food, but then also this is not a great place for storage because it's right out to one side of the base. So we do want it somewhere central. I mean, here would be good, as long as I don't end up having to build down here. You always dump the storage contents onto the floor once it becomes full, and then fill it again and repeat. Makes a one tile mess in front of the container, the whole, everything stored in there. Yeah, I guess it would have to, wouldn't it? Thing is, I'm going to want them to clear it up as well. I don't know. Where are we going to put this stuff? We could probably actually... I'm not sure we need these deodorizers up here anymore. Do we? Or maybe we do. There is a bit of slime lung up there. Not too bad though. We have deodorizers there. Let's get rid of them. Storage bin, storage bin. Let's just storage bin this entire area. That's 3 more. And then deconstruct. Sweep this stuff up. What is that anyway? Algae. Okay. Okay. Water sieve. So water sieve going into an insulated room. Or water sieve going into 2 insulated rooms. One with the aqua tuna in it. Maybe. Where was it again? There. How big is that? Not too big. Hang on, let me cancel. I'll leave that. But let me cancel this because I think I'm going to need that. Let's deconstruct this as well while we're at it. Deconstruct all of this. The guys doing anything? They're not building anything. They're not deconstructing anything. What are they all doing? I'm tempted to take another dupe next time I get a print available. Just because I think I've got enough food. I think my oxygen's okay. And having another helper might be useful. Okay. Speed up. Speed up. survive without this system. We've got a decent amount of water in here. Guys, let's go. What are they all doing? Oh, they are. I think they may be getting the stuff now. Are they getting the stuff now? Yes, finally. Oh! Okay, that was lucky. Actually, it doesn't matter because that's got to go anyway. So, in fact, we can deconstruct all of this. We might try and relocate this as well so we can have a ladder going all the way down so we don't kill anybody else in the water tank like we did last time. Okay, let's just sweep all of this stuff up. I got power as well, that can go away now. I guess we're going to need it back at some point now. Just get rid of that bit. The water heat is going away, so we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. So 2 insulated rooms. How is this gonna work? Slow this down a bit. So I guess we want to start one there. Now, Dark Coupon, you promised me that I can use this insulated tile as the floor, right? And nothing's gonna fall through it. So I'm gonna change that floor to this. I kind of want to change the ceiling, but that's gonna... Looks like normal floor tile, okay. Except that you specifically told me to use granite here for the floor tile of the tanks. Oh wait, hang on. I can choose. I forget that. I can choose what I build everything out of. Right. Yes. Okay. Thermally reactive. Thermally reactive doesn't sound great. Igneous rock. Slow heating. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's the best stuff to use? Yeah, I've got a ton of it. Aha! Thank you very much once again. So we'll do that there. In that case, I'm going to get rid of all this other stuff as well. Because that was definitely the wrong pause this for a second. Is there any way to replace the floor of those tanks with this stuff? I don't think there is. I think I'm going to have to go. I think I'm going to have to go under the existing floor. So I guess while I'm building, okay, let's let them do their thing. So we insulate all of that. I'm gonna need to go lower, aren't I? I don't know, this just doesn't... Well, how much space do I really need? Oh, whoa, what's going on? Where's all this polluted water coming from? What did I do? What did I do? Damn it. Mop. Mop. Are they deconstructing pipes? Yeah, they are. They are. I always forget that. Oh well, that's fine. I think it's easy. It's easy to mop up. Although, well, I'm thinking I could have built a wall here, given how low the level in this tank is, and then brought this up to here. But it's not worth it because I can't really do it over here without a whole load of fiddling around. So we'll let that go. What I'd like to be able to do is keep the floor where it is. So am I going to be able to do that? I think so. Maybe I am. Actually, God knows what I'm going to get rid of though by doing that. Ah, we'll fix it later. It'll be fine. Do that. And then... what we will do... So we've got this that's going to be pumping clean water but polluted water into here. This thing sits flat on the floor anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's not super high. But then to get this water into here, well, actually, I better lay this all out, hadn't I? Let's mop this stuff up as well. And let's up the priority on that. Tepidizer. Liquid tepidizer. Okay, so that is gonna go here. This thing is gonna pump from its output to here, and then I guess just a liquid vent. There's no other way kind of pumping it in here, is there? I just worry that when this tank is full up, nothing's going to come out of here, but then I guess that doesn't really matter anyway. Hey, we're Alien Space Bats, how's it going? A germ cooker, exactly. A germ cooker. I think I could get away without it, but it's just been bugging me that this setup is not working the way I envisaged it might originally do. So, gonna try and do something better. Applying what I have learnt so far, which includes, where is it? Building liquid pumps out of gold amalgam so they don't melt in the extreme temperature that is going to exist here once we're done. Do I want to leave, how much space do I want to leave here? I think I particularly need to leave a lot of extra, so do correct me if that's not true. So I think we can just do... Oh god, no, let's not do that now, otherwise these guys will build that first. If I put this on priority 1. So it'll eventually get built, but not immediately. So yeah, then that there, and then yeah, Dark Coupon taking your suggestion of a thermo aqua tuner and sticking that in this room. The output pipe is the green one. The input pipe, so actually we probably do want to do that. So we'll put that way. That's how you cook gems. Okay, awesome. And I guess the aqua tuner we should also build out of gold amalgam as well. Thermally reactive. What does thermally reactive mean? It means materials require little energy to raise in temperature and therefore heat and cool quickly. Okay, well that's fine. We're mainly doing it for the overheat temperature because this thing otherwise is in danger of overheating, as we discovered last time. So if I whack that there, is this going to work? Who knows? The other thing we want is some kind of thermal sensor in here, so I've not done anything with those yet. Where would they be? Thermal sensor. Where are you? I know I've seen it somewhere. You run out of stuff to cool off the germ cooking. Wait, if you run out of stuff to cool off the germ cooking boilings, the cooking boiling stops there. Sorry, if I run out of stuff to cool off, so if nothing's getting pumped in here, the boiling stops, but that's okay, isn't it? Maybe? Let's see. Where is the thermal stuff? Seen it somewhere, thermal sensors. Liquid pipe thermosensor. It's a pipe. I thought there was one of these things that would just sit in a tank, no? Oh, you're referring to using the heat from the aqua tuner. It has to be applying minus 14 degrees C to liquids to be generating heat. Okay, sorry guys, I'm being dense. What are you telling me I should do? Pump the boiled water into a liquid reservoir and then feed the liquid reservoir into the aqua tuner? Thing is, once I set this up and there's liquid in here, it becomes a massive pain in the rear end to try and change anything. Because I can't dig holes anywhere to get to like moving things around without water coming out. No, I was looking for the for some kind of sensor that I can put in the tank here, so I can turn off the tepidizer once the temperature of the water in the tank gets to, I don't know, 85 or something. But all I see, where's it gone? God, I've even lost that now. All I see is the liquid pipe thermo sensor, which is only going to work on a pipe. The reservoirs are useful for a buffer on the aqua tuner loop. It shows a supply of warm liquids to cool, or cool liquids to pipe about hot places. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So put a liquid reservoir in here. Building intake, yeah, that'll work. And then feed the purified water into there, and then go from the liquid reservoir to the into the aqua tuner. Output, input, something like that. Yeah, I guess at least if I'm not... actually, well, this isn't going to be filled up with liquid anyway, is it? So that's good. These guys build stuff in a weird order. Why they built that there? Do I need to sweep that first? Okay, let's just try this and see what mayhem ensues. So this into the tank. Output pipe from there goes to the input on the reservoir, and then the output on the reservoir goes to the input on the aqua tuner, and then the output on the aqua tuner goes up there. And then I'm going to deconstruct those bits. It's going to get really hot in here though. Like, is the temperature in this room just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up? Aquatuners are power hungry. Really? Oh. All this stuff is power hungry. Why is it not refusing to tell me how much power it's going to need? So I do have this dedicated line that was for the water heater. It's going to need rejigging now. Where are we going to take that? Do I have any Weezewort seeds? I don't know. Let's take a look. No. I have a wart seed. 1200 watts to run. Oh wow, okay. 1200 watts to run, so conductive wire and at least 3 coal generators to keep it going. I have 4 coal generators for my entire facility. Oh, this game. Okay. Well, can we get away without the aquatuner for now? Could we just go from straight from the reservoir up into here? Ah, the wart seed is the seed of Weezewort. Okay, in that case I have one. I have 2, in fact. What do they do? Weezewort is best known for its ability to alter the temperature of its surrounding environment, directly absorbing heat energy. Okay, so you're saying use that to take out some of the heat from this area? Okay. Oh, don't apologise for backseating. Very welcome, really. It sucks to build a sealed room and then burn the wires in it out. Yep. I hear you. It's a conductive wire, yeah. Okay. We need to figure this out. To deliver phosphorite to planted wheezes, now for them to cool. Ah, okay. I can feel my brain hurting already. Okay. Let's wire in the new pump over here. And deconstruct the wire to the old one. This now needs to be wired in. And we were in the process of using conductive wire over here. How much copper do we have now? 200 kilograms. So, not much. I still haven't quite, to be perfectly honest, I still haven't quite got my head around these transformers. The fact that they limit the circuit to 1000. I thought I'd figured this out yesterday. They limit the circuit to 1000, but you could still draw more than 1000. Like whatever's attached to it will be drawn from it, regardless of the 1000. So what's the 1000 doing then? Oh, okay. Alright. Cancel the aquatuner for now. And yeah, see whether we can survive without it. This room actually shouldn't get too hot now if we don't have that in there. So, how are we going to do this now? We can still take that up around there, actually. And then that to there. Bit worried about this side of the power grid now, though. We have more there than we can handle strictly. I'll worry about that later. Man, these dupes are taking their time to build the stuff. What is the deal with them? They're hardly doing any work. They're not converting copper ore to copper. They're not building stuff. Cool, no worries. Thanks for your tips, Lily. Juno is a gatekeeper to endgame shenanigans. Okay. All right. Well, at least we've got a place we can put it in the future, anyway. So that's I feel happier about that. I just wish we could insulate this. Oh, it's so not perfect. This is really bugging me now. This is really bugging me. Too hot up here again. This could be so much better. Okay, well. I guess we can probably do the thermal sensor thing. So we can probably put it on. Where are my pipes? Oh, it's putting me in the automation setting. Do I want to be in the automation setting? So we just stick it on top of a pipe. God, they take up copper as well. Okay, so the pipe coming out of here is here. So if I pull that there, and then automation wire. To there. Will that work? Okay, guys. Let's get going. Actually, possibly not that though. Priority. Oh shoot, I set something to priority 1 that I probably shouldn't have done. That. Oh, there's one teeny problem here. I got no way to get into here. Once this wall is finished. Okay. So we gotta do some other stuff over here as well. I really gotta dig that out first. Fine. Dig that out. I don't care about this anymore. Oh, I do care about the chlorine though. Why is the chlorine there? Ladder. That I think at least is oxygen up there. Mostly. So we're gonna... yeah, we'll just mob this stuff up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig. Then we're going to build a door in here. It's still a bit of a... trek. Okay, sensor. Send a green signal if the temperature is below. Now, I don't think I actually need to boil this water. Last time it looked like all the germs had gone by the time it was up to about 85, so let's start with it kind of there. And I'm assuming that this will... active. This should not be disabled. Why is this disabled by the automation grid? Is that just because there's no liquid in the pipe? Liquid, that's fine. We know about that. But be careful, I don't actually want to start this up. The game says the temperature range is -25 to 75. They'll start dying. Oh, the germs temperature range? Okay, so we actually don't have to go super hot then. Which is interesting, given the water in there is currently at 50 degrees. And I guess the germs are declining. Okay. That's from the wiki, okay. Alright, so it's okay, so good. So maybe we can get away with keeping this a bit lower then. I don't know, I guess we do wanna... The thing is, the water's not going to be in here for very long. It's my only worry. So I'm gonna pump it up to kind of there. Don't know whether it'll have enough time to kill the germs off. I also don't understand why this is disabled. Should be sending a green signal. Looks like the automation stuff is not fully built. That may be why. We don't have the materials. We need copper and iron. Or iron. Oh my god, come on guys. Let's get going with this. Look, I'm just going to put this on 9. So these guys just seem resolutely opposed to using the rock crusher. For reasons I do not understand. Well, other than they can't actually get to it at the moment. Oh crap, hang on, what's happened here? Whoa, water leakage. Oh, yeah, you did mention that steam vent. Didn't you? You said that's going to produce water. I was like, that'll be fine. And it's leaked all the way on here, and all the way down here, and all the way down here, and all the way down here, and all the way into my base. So that's a pain. Although, actually, we don't care much about the water going in here. In fact, that's actually not a bad thing, because it gets into my water system. But all we would like is for it to not go that way. So we can do that, and then we'll just mop all of this. And we'll priority 9 that. What is that? Oh, that's the electric wire, which they don't have copper for. Cool, no worries. No power. No power. What? Why is there no power? Because all my batteries are empty and all my coal generators are empty, that's why. Why? What are my guys doing? Fuel request threshold is 100%. Okay. These guys... need to get your stuff together and go get me some power. In fact, I should probably prioritize that higher. Well, I shouldn't need to prioritize it though, really. I don't know. Oh god. Let's prioritize it. Remember to change it back again, so they don't spend their entire lives ferrying coal down there. Okay, guys, go. Great, we have power again. Is this going down? I'm thinking whether I should take another duplicate. Still don't really have a good sense as to which ones are good and which are not. Guess no appreciation for the arts. That's a positive trait. Yeah, I guess he's not so bothered by low decor. Alright. Periodically be interrupted by naps. That could be bad. She could fall asleep in the middle of a tank of water and die. Maybe I'll take this for now, and I'll wait for the next opportunity. Okay, let's set the priority on these back to something a bit more sensible. We do not want this to start yet until we finish sealing off this room. But we need more copper. And nobody wants to work. Like, what is with everybody? Why is nobody... Oh, because nobody can get there at the moment. Okay, we need to do something about this. Deconstruct that. That. And let's build and actually deconstruct this as well. And then we're going to build a ladder down there. Nobody, oh god, okay. So we gotta give them priority. Great. Okay, pneumatic door. What is all this garbage in this room? Man, we got bad stuff in here. Well, that's actually not too bad. Get there to deconstruct that until they build this way. Okay, guys, let's go. There we go. Okay, great. And if we have a ladder there, then we can get rid of the ladder there. And just put the tile there so we can hop over. Yeah, power again. Oh, I've probably broken a power line. Yes. Now, though, as soon as I power that on, this thing is going to start going. do need to be a little bit careful about that. I think we're all set up here. Except we're still waiting for the automation wire to be built because we're waiting on the copper. So let me not wire that up just yet. We can do everything else. This is actually a decent way of harvesting the water from the water vent. Yeah, completely unintentional, but it's actually working. Unrefrigerated food, insufficient oxygen generation. Oh, because power. Okay, they reconnect. No, they haven't reconnected this. Why no option? Wait, why no option to increase the priority of that power line construction? Okay, we've done it anyway. There we go, now we go. Now they're doing some copper again. Okay, I can finally get going on this. So, automation overlay. Aha. This is turned on. Okay. Ooh, are you gonna let me deconstruct that? It is. Actually, hang on, cancel that. Deconstruct buildings only. And then insulated tile. Give that a priority of 9. Okay, so we have our fully sealed room. I think we are in a position to turn this on and see how well it works. We have lost this though, so that's not good. But then we're going to do power, conductive wire. We're trying to get everything over here on the conductive wire. Not quite sure how much is being produced. Okay, it's off. So there it goes. crucial flaw in our plan. This thing is super efficient and it's pumping stuff as soon as it lands on it. So what we need to do is build a little buffer so that this fills up first and then only gradually overflows into here. Okay. We can do that. This shouldn't be too tricky. So let's deconstruct this. So that stops. So that stops pumping water into there. So we can actually get in here to do something. And everyone's going to sleep. So we've cut off the power. So now we can what we want to do is build that there and there. Which will require us to deconstruct that. We're going to get a bit of water in. That's okay. Okay. Now we can put this back. Reinstate the power to this. What's this here? Okay, maybe this will work. It's going to take a little bit of time to buffer here, but that's okay. Current germ situation. It is going down because that liquid is at 50 degrees C. So I guess that's good. Really what I should be doing, if I was smart, would be to... I could be a lot smarter than this, couldn't I? And it wouldn't be that hard. I can get... what is this water like for germs? Though, having said that. Yeah, I guess maybe I gotta be a bit... Yeah, it does have some slime lung in it. Okay, so I guess it does make sense. I thought maybe if it was fairly pure, I would be better trying to get it to run straight in here. But given it's got some slime lung, we'll send it through the purification system. To be collecting a fair amount of hydrogen here, that's possibly not a great thing. Don't know whether that's increasing or not. Sending clean water into the sieves input damage the machine? I hope not. I mean, it's mixing with the polluted water, so... it would. Great. Cool. How's our copper supply doing? Let's keep upgrading with a conductive wire, because this side of the grid is not great. All that. If you look at the materials overlay, you'll see the two types of water aren't mixing. Oh, really? Materials overlay. Oh, check that. Huh. It is pumping clean water in there. So it's still going to pump anything that it can get. And then I guess it's just pumping it straight into there by the looks of it. Yeah, it is a mix, isn't it? But as long as it's not damaging this, I guess that's good. This is all just water, right? Yep. Target temperature reached. Okay, that got up to temperature fast. So yeah, no germs in there. Well, some germs. But they will be declining. I guess the only problem would be if this... once it's up to this level, if the new water coming in here just kind of comes straight up and over and in. We shall have to see. You sprinkle clean water atop your polluted to stop it from off-gassing polluted O2. Ah! Ha! It's a clever idea. I seem to be running out of polluted water. Why? Why am I running out of polluted water? These guys need to go to the bathroom and take showers more often. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I'm... Is this even... Yeah. I guess I'm just not using that much water, which is fine. This is polluted water here. Oh, we can just dig through here as well. Get all of this polluted water down there. It will release a lot of polluted oxygen as well, but do I care? Well, I guess if we're filling up, nah, we'll leave it. We're fine. We're fine for now. We have options though. Geysers, yes. Singular geyser. That I'm not doing anything with, other than it's just, yeah, I guess it's all of the water's condensing, and then it's giving me a nice water supply that was not at all planned. But that's quite good. Hiding where? Oh, up here. Yeah, there's a bunch of... there's this thing I discovered as well, which looks interesting. I'm going to need to tunnel into this at some point, which is really not very far from where I am now. That would not be hard to get to. Maybe we should... what is, oh, it's another neural vacillator, so I can train one of my dudes. But this one looks like I've got to... I think I've got to stand on all three of those things to operate the battery to open the door to let me in, I think. I'm assuming that's how it works. Right above my farms. On top of the strip of neutronium. Where am I looking? What's neutronium? Almost there, still going up. Oh, there's fossils. Are they good for anything? It's ice cold. Yeah. That one. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, neutronium, I see. There's another just above and on the right hand side of my farms. Now I know what I'm looking for. That was the neutronium, right? What's it classified as? Nothing. Oh, there. Right, okay. So what's the deal with neutronium? It's uninteractable. So what should I be doing with the neutronium? Does that mean I can't dig it out? How it's used for the map boundaries? Okay. Those are hidden geysers. The neutronium. Oh. Okay. So if I dig out this area here and this area here, there should be a geyser behind it. Now, do I want to do that given what that geyser's doing with when it's hot water as well? That sounds like that could be a bad thing if a lot of water gets dumped down here. Well, I guess I could always block it up and, I don't know, take it out the other way. Could be a gas vent, could be a geyser, could be a volcano. A volcano at the top of my base. Go on then, let's go have a look, see what it is. There are. Where's the fun in that? Let's go and unleash it on the map. Before I unleash it on the map, we'll do a new save though, just you know, just in case. Not that I'm sure anything bad will happen, but no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna do it just because you advised me not to, not because I'm being a pain. I'm curious now. I want to see what's there. You see, you can't tell me that there's something exciting behind there and then just expect me to not dig it out. I mean, really. But maybe I'll learn my lesson from this one and leave this other one well alone. Rush to dig it out, so probably because there's no. I should probably build some storage containers up here, so they don't have to run like 500 miles to dump all this stuff. Why can't I build it there? Let's build. Is it this thing? Volcanoes are only dangerous if they erupt all over things you don't want them erupting on. Well, that sounds sensible. See, there's nothing here. Oh, whoa, 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 infectious polluted oxygen vent. Is it too late? Shall I just cancel all that? It's dormant now. It's dormant. Infectious polluted oxygen. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great thing to unleash, does it? There's just no upside there. Oh wait, I've activated it. It says dormant. There's only one of these things, really? I don't know. Is it actually gonna erupt? It just says dormant because it's. Okay. Well, I can just box it in, can I? Can I just like tile around it? Let's just do that. And then where's all its stuff gonna go? Right? Right? The spot my mouse is hovering over is the tile you leave when checking them. See, it's all blocked up now. There we go. I will never go there again. Shouldn't need to leave a sign. Do not disturb. This thing is eventually going to be a problem, isn't it? But not for a while. block that thing up as well. Okay, copper we're getting a nice supply of now. For a change, that's good. Have they actually finished? Oh, there's a bit more to do there. So, can we finish off the conductive wire stuff? So help me understand the power stuff. Help me understand the power transformers. So, what is the significance of that 1000 watt output, given that it can supply more than that? Why is it complaining about being strained? Oh, because this is still not built over. Oh, use insulated tile? Okay. So I get that doing this kind of isolates my other grids. So that nothing that happens on this network can interfere with the other two, but yeah, I still don't understand the 1000 thing. But that doesn't seem to be the case though, because I did originally use 1000 watt line, but it's still saying the potential load is. It's going to prove me a liar now. Because the potential load is 1800 watts if everything is running, and I've seen cases before where it's gone over the 1000 with having more stuff on the line. So I don't get it. Although now of course this is not going over 1000. It's proving me a liar. So like this side has a potential load of 1360 watts. Or is that just saying, is that just warning me that I could get brownouts because no, but because I can't get my head around this. Because you remember Dark Coupon in the earlier session, we had our first power station that we built. We had one of these power transformers, and this was the only transformer serving our whole base. And so everything was wired to this, and we were getting overload damage on components in the base because this was drawing more than 1000 watts. With no transformer, if your equipment requests more than a kilowatt, it gets it. When it does, it overloads a line. With a transformer, when it requests more than the output of the transformer, the equipment simply doesn't power up. I'm sure that's not what we were seeing there. I definitely didn't. Because initially all I had was I just had a little generator here with 2 generators, 1 battery, and 1 transformer, and then the whole thing was all hooked into the 1 transformer. That's so weird. So basically, what you're saying now is that, given that I've used the conductive wire on this circuit, what I should really do then is add another transformer here. In fact, I'd already built one. So I just hook up this transformer onto this line now, and then we have 2000 supply. batteries will try to supply as much as it can. Right. Yep, the batteries were behind the transformers. The battery was behind the transformer. Okay, well, never mind. We'll carry on with this then. So, if I'm understanding you correctly then, I should just do... Oh, do I want to do that? They're not in series then. Okay, cool. Although I think now I've limited the power on this circuit to 2 kilowatts. Is that going to work, or should I be wiring? That's fine too. Okay. So yeah, we are now seeing that go over 1,000, whereas it wasn't before. Potential loads, everything's white because even if everything was running, we'd still be absolutely fine. Whereas this one, if everything happens to be running at the same time, something is going to get denied the power. Okay, well, we'll see whether anything... What was it that was overloading last time? It was something up here. Okay, alright, well, we'll live with that for now. That looks good at least. Apart from this, actually, this is probably not great. But I guess if it just means yeah, I almost want to test this now. Alright, I'm going to test this. I'm going to test this while I've got you here. So we can verify that I am going insane. So if I hook this up now, the draw on this line will be way more than 1,000. You must use transformers to switch between wire types, staging up or down appropriately. Okay. What I'm already doing. I have a degree in physics. I should know this stuff, but it was a long time ago, and I've forgotten it all. Okay, so now... Okay, there we go. So, okay, so the current load isn't going any higher than 1,000. It is capping out. The line is not red. So clearly last time I was going insane. I don't know what I was doing then. Okay, and that was complaining about power. How does it decide which things get power and which don't? Is it just random? Or maybe based on the priority, I guess? It's random? Okay. Okay, alright. Well, it does look like I was talking out my rear end, so unsurprisingly. So let me disconnect that because the incubator doesn't need to be powered. Who's stressed? Harold. Harold, why are you stressed? Harold. Because he's wet. Low morale. with Harold? Oh, that's what's going on with Harold. How did that happen? That's never been a problem up until now. Have I done something? Why is his morale... Oh, Nisbet's a problem as well. What the heck's going on here? The morale used to be much higher. Ooh, maybe it's the food. Maybe they're just eating bad food. Weird. Ah, okay. I haven't been paying a super close attention to the food, to be honest. In fact, I think we're on mush fry. I do have some barbecue now. Although all the food is full. Excellent. We'll see whether he chills out. Morale has been fine up until this point, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, this appears to be operating now. So let's have a look at the germ situation. That's good. So basically no germs. A tiny amount of germs there. But given the water is still hot when it gets in here, those germs are kind of dying off as well, maybe? So I think that looks pretty good. Well, I'm guessing it doesn't have to be perfect anyway. Other than my desperate need to make everything perfect. Calories available is dropping. But I think we're fine. Okay, this is now officially run out. But that's alright as well. Okay, so the purification stuff is good. That was what we set out to do tonight. We've got a supply of copper. The grid is good for once. Yeah, what's the temperature situation? Okay, so super hot in here, but it's not getting outside, which is good. Well, it is warm over here. It's actually hotter on this side though, so I don't know. Temperature is definitely going up. I don't know whether that's still a hangover from... Well, I mean, this liquid is still pretty hot. I don't know whether it's a hangover from when we had our heater in here. That caused a load of heat everywhere else. I wonder if I do need to properly insulate this. Thing is, to do it, I'd have to move this ladder onto the other side of the pole, which is not a big deal actually. I've got the space to do it. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Deconstruct buildings only. Build ladder. I wish I could build ladder on top of this stuff. Okay, ladder. Going all the way up. And then we will deconstruct buildings. And get rid of all of this. Sure. Tile, tile, tile. Okay. Insulated tile. Do that. Where are the cold biomes on the map? The only cold biome I've seen is up. Actually, is this the only cold one? There's one up there. Oh no, there is another one down there. And I guess it looks like there might be one over here, maybe. So yeah, not too many. It's pretty toasty in the main area. Right. Now this is here. I'm thinking that I can replace that. Safely. And also deconstruct. Oops. Let's not do that. Oh, it is buildings, are we? That's fine. Deconstruct that. And then I'm going to build a ladder there. Go all the way to the bottom. Assuming they can dig this out and then fill it back in with that stuff without the water going everywhere. Which I'm assuming they can. Then I'll be able to delete this again. are these fools letting the generators run out of coal? Dudes. Oh! Oh! Crap. Oh my god, I've run out of coal. Haven't been keeping an eye on that at all this session. Because I thought I was fine. I got so much last time. Okay, panic time. Panic, panic, panic. Consumable ore is what I want. Okay, I do have access to a bit more. I'm gonna get to that. There's some nice coal. Oh, actually, we've got some in here. What kind of horrible gases are there around here, though? Chlorine. God. Some down here. Again, in the middle of a chlorine area. Some down here. Oh god. Okay, I did say I was gonna venture into my old toilet to recover it, so let's do that. Priority 9. And I better keep an eye on them in there, because God knows what's going to happen. They're all going to get stuck, probably. Can I just do that? Prioritize that. Is that coal up there as well? No, that's bleachstone. Maybe I could go across here as well. How long can I survive with no power? Oh, we got some already. That's good. Okay, someone's gonna get stuck in that horrendous poison well down there. Send me some coal in the printing pod. That would be nice. Fried mushrooms. Or I could get another dupe. Or I could get another dupe. been a while. Actually, it hasn't been a while since I got one, but it's been a while since I've got one that's not replaced somebody who's dead. Okay, this is all done now. So I can deconstruct that. Shroomies? Oh dear, should I take my shrooms? Okay. Yeah, I still don't have a really good sense as to what dupes are good and what dupes are not. I really just look at them as an extra pair of hands. I should probably pay more attention. I'm going to crash and burn horribly at some point, I'm sure. Right, okay. Yeah, again, I don't have a sense as to how much I need, other than that does seem like a decent amount of food. And I'm really doing nothing constructive with the food whatsoever at the moment. I can probably do much better than mush fry. Grizzly, terrible. See, that's even worse than the mush fry. Barbecue, I just don't have enough of. But I guess do it while I've got it. Improving food will be the best morale boost, okay. That will be something else to think about then, for another time. We've still got no coal. This disturbs me. This is also almost full. Okay, let's take that out. And let's just tidy this up here so we can do one more there. We can then deconstruct. Oh, actually, am I going to be able to get across here? That might be a bit awkward. What is the deal with that? This has gone totally weird. Increasing my hatch ranches will give me access to better food and tons of coal. Oh. 270 tons of coal. Oh wow, okay. Yes, that sounds like a better plan, doesn't it? Cramped. Wait. Why is he cramped? I thought we set this to... What did we do in here? Did we do something in here to stop them getting cramped? Can't remember where we did it. Here. Auto wrangle the surplus, maximum 7 critters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I guess maybe nobody's got around to wrangling them yet. Oh, this game is stressful. It feels like there's so many things to do. Like deal with coal, dig down, go find some oil, set up more ranching. Hurts my brain. Somebody's sick. Slime lung. I'm doing good, am I? I mean, yeah, it's going all right. It's going all right. It's just there's always something to do. There's always so many things that you could be doing. Kind of get a bit of paralysis. Better than you did on your blind playthrough. Did you actually just hit a point then at which, like, things went completely haywire and your whole colony died? I mean, I've kind of heard that is often what happens in this game, which is slightly scary. How am I doing on... actually, oh, well, no, I need to sort out... coal, don't I? How much can these things take? I forget now. Contents. Okay, so when it's full it's about 600 kilograms. Yeah, I guess I've got a bit. Eventually you hit a point where you haven't been before and you find some new way to exploderize your base. After some time you figure it all out. Yeah, I think this is going to be my one and only playthrough, so it's do or die. Let's get as far as I can, basically. I would like to try to do Home Sweet Home if I can. I feel like I'm not a million miles off that. In fact, we should start building a Great Monument if we can. What's involved in the Great Monument? It's going to be Monument Base. Oh my god. Steel. Obsidian. Okay, well I've seen obsidian. I probably even have some obsidian. Where is it? 1,000 kilograms. Maybe I took a care package then. Tons of steel. Oh, and also ceramic and plastic. And glass and diamond. Oh. Oh dear. It's the oil thing again, which brings us back to the suits thing. Okay, can we maybe set up? How much time we got left? Not long. Oh god, what should we be doing? The coal is a problem. I don't have that many more things that I can excavate. I assume somebody's collecting up glum. Why are you glum? Don't be glum. I assume somebody's been collecting up the coal that these guys poop out. But it's hard to get a sense of that. We fix that problem tonight. Yeah, I'm worried by the energy thing. Increase and stabilize morale before I suit them up. The annoying thing is morale was in quite a good place. And I'm not quite sure what happened. Max's morale is great. He's super pumped. We should probably give him some other skills. Except I have no real idea what I should be giving him. Oh, this looks a bit better. Yeah, maybe some of them were having a bad day last time I checked in on them. Otto, we need to do... It's probably not the most useful skill you can have, but you know what, since you love it, it's important to do what we love. Some of them are already trained for suits, yeah. One of them. I guess I should be training all of them for that. Nisbet can do it. Actually, Nisbet can be our rocket pilot if she lives long enough. Most of them are not near there though. I guess she really should have the suit, right? Because if she's one of our super good diggers, she's probably going to need to be the one who goes down and starts excavating all the stuff. But I'm kind of wary of these that are up near their morale cap though. So who can we start going in that direction? I mean, he's okay, he can do another one I suppose. Exosuit training mandatory. Oh, remember the skill scrubber? That is a good point. Good point. Okay, well if they can afford it, let's start them in that direction. She cannot. He's got it. She's got it. Okay, start him going that way. Start him going that way. Okay, so they can wear exosuits without that skill? They just... oh, right, yeah. Exosuit penalty reduction. Okay. Okay, so then we'll start her in that direction then as well. Alright. That's helpful. Yeah, power. What should I do about power? I need to sort out power. Because this is just a constant pain in the rear end now. Every session I'm having to go and panic dig out coal. And I need to stop doing that. Hydrogen. We found hydrogen in a few places. What was I looking at today? Oh yeah, somebody had set up an oxygen generating plant that I think was self-powering because it was, I don't know, it was splitting water or something and then using the hydrogen to power it. But could I use... I wonder if I could use that for power. Building tiny suit checkpoints near any hazardous jobs is less important. That requires massive oxygen and power networks. Making a centralized suit checkpoint where everyone uses them to do work. You'll need the skill for them just to get A to B. Okay. The Rodriguez is your favorite spot design. Okay. The hydrogen pockets will empty fast, so you'll either want to produce hydrogen or find a vent. Okay. You can split water as well, can't you? But I'm guessing maybe that's not particularly efficient or a good use of water. Where's the thing that does that? Steam turbine is the thing I'd like, but plastic. Multiple electrolyzers off a single water. 10 electrolyzers off a single water pump. Okay. Electrolyzer, that's the thing I was thinking of. Where would that be? Plumbing. Yep. Utilities. Oxygen. Thank you. Oh, one big alphabetical list would almost be easier to navigate than these different categories. I don't know. I have a hard time. Okay, converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. You know what? Given we have this vent up here, is this thing just gonna keep emitting steam forever? I'm wondering if we could build something up here that uses an electrolyzer to convert this water into oxygen and hydrogen, and then use this as both an oxygen plant and a power plant. Is that a bit ambitious? Until its dormancy period, okay. And how long do these things go dormant for? Not at all optimistic. That sounds like a decent plan. Okay. So maybe next time I will think about doing that. I suppose the problem is then, yeah, what happens when that goes dormant and I no longer have a supply of water up here? I mean, I guess I could pump it from here. Also, given the way it's falling, I could probably do this even, I don't know, in here or something. Or maybe I should let it all come down here anyway and take it out of my water tank. Well, I suppose the danger then is it empties the tank. I don't know. Once studied, it will tell you the length and cycles until dormancy. Okay, I did research it. That should be researched already. It says analysis complete. Here we go. Next dormancy, 56 cycles. Active period, 71 cycles. Every 121 cycles. So when it goes dormant for about 50 cycles. Oof. Yeah, that is a long time, isn't it? So yeah, if I'm going to electrolyze water, I should probably do it for my main supply. And then, no, but I don't know, I go to all this effort to produce this clean water supply. And this is, well, it's not really full of slime lung. It's got some germs in it, but it's not terrible. So I could just drop this into here. This water temperature is high enough that it's slowly killing the bugs anyway. Or I just make some kind of second water tank here for kind of semi-pure water, and then use that for the electrolyzer. And then when the vent becomes dormant, I just pump up water from here, and we don't have too far to go. You always run them off a cool steam vent. Okay, that is good to know. Okay, so I guess that's going to need some thinking about how to do that, which I will have to do another time. One thing to note about the electrolyzer is that its output is 70 degrees, so you'll probably want to cool it before pumping it into your base. Bugs in water turn into airborne bugs after electrolyzing too. Huh, okay. So maybe I go off. Maybe I do go off this water here. How fast is that going to go down though when I start using that for electrolysis as well? It was 80 degrees C the last time you checked, meaning gold for a construction material is advised. Gold for the electrolyzer. So many things to think about. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Otherwise, I will keep playing forever. So yeah, I think this worked out pretty well. I'm quite pleased with how this went. We've also managed to insulate this a bit better. Has that had any effect on the temperature actually? It may take time, I guess, for this to cool down anyway, even if it's going to. I don't know. But yeah, it's at least we've dealt with the germ in the water issue. That's a lot of slime lung getting through there. Wait, oh, the tempedizer's not on. Having just said it was working alright. It's not, I guess, because nothing is getting... Wait, why is that disabled? The heck's the temperature here? Cannot be 82, surely. It is 82. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's 83. Is the germ count going down in there? Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. Alright. I don't know. Still seems like there's more germs here than I would have expected. That's fine. Okay. I'm obsessing now about every tiny dot. My water must be pure. No germs whatsoever. 0 germs. That's the target. Anything less is not acceptable. Half-life can be more than a cycle in clean water. Okay, cool. Alright. I will stop obsessing over that then. So, yes, next time electrolysis. And hopefully we'll be able to get something up and running before our coal supply runs out. Because otherwise that would be bad. So let's do a save here. Let's create a new save. And then I'm going to force myself to stop there. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your tips and advice. Super useful. Really appreciate it. I have no idea how I would play this game if I was doing it on my own. Which I'm finding more and more these days. It's like, how the heck did I play games like this before I started streaming and like had to figure out everything from scratch by myself? It's like, I don't know, no idea. So yeah, much appreciated. So, have a good day tomorrow. But until next time, this is BDA Lima signing out. Bye for now.